What's going on, guys? Jacob Ober here. So now we've been speculating about it ever since the NBA shut down operations last night, but the MLB has officially suspended the beginning of the regular season for at least 2 weeks, and they've also suspended all spring training games, or at least canceled all spring training games that had yet to be played. So um, the sports world is coming to a screeching halt. I mean, this went from, I woke up yesterday, no idea that any of this was going to happen. We went from that to a little over 24 hours later, and pretty much everything is shutting down. I mean, the NHL is suspending, even though I'm not a huge hockey fan. NHL is suspending operations. The NCAA tournament, or all the conference tournaments, I should say, have all been canceled. So no Big Ten tournament, none of that. Which is kind of disappointing because I really wanted to see the Badgers play in the Big Ten tournament, but, obviously the greater good is at risk here, so I understand why they did that. But if the conference tournaments are being suspended or canceled, I would imagine that the NCAA tournament is also going to go down that route. I don't know if they're going to actually cancel the tournament outright or if they're going to suspend it to a later date. I'm not sure, but, I mean, this is like, everything is just like hitting a brick wall right now. It's crazy to see. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. I'm sure many of you can't think of anything either. I mean, this is in the history of sports. I've never seen anything as crazy as this virus spreading and shutting down pretty much every major sports organization there is. I mean, the only thing I really haven't heard about is the XFL. I don't know what the heck the XFL was doing. I mean, I'm not really a huge XFL guy, but I have watched a few of the games, and it is mildly entertaining. My favorite team is the St. Louis Battlehawks. I'm not going to start making videos on the XFL during this time, most likely, but, you know, I'm kind of really wondering what exactly I'm going to do with my channel for the next month or so if sports is pretty much just grinding to a halt here. But, I mean, no Badgers in the NCAA tournament, I would assume. I mean, if they really want to go ahead and go forward with the NCAA tournament, they're not going to have Kansas or Duke in the tournament because they both suspended their athletic programs until this all passes, and those are the two of the biggest money makers they have there. So I cannot imagine that they're going to start the tournament on time. So I would assume that they're either going to cancel that or start it up later. I'm hoping that they start it up at a later date, but I mean, this is like for at least a month. The NBA is officially suspended for at least a minimum of 30 days, so that puts us about mid-April, at the earliest that the league could start back up. The MLB season suspended for 2 weeks. That's about the same time frame, about mid-April. And if the NBA does go and start back up around mid-April, I would assume that they're going to start with the postseason. I don't imagine that they're going to continue with the regular season. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know, but it would result in the NBA going until at least July or maybe even August. I mean, it'd go a long time. And the good news is that it's looking like most of the sporting events that are being shut down for the moment are going to be temporary. I mean, it does not look like that they're going to just straight up cancel the NBA season, which is really what I was hoping they would not do. So that's good news. And if we have to wait until August to see the Bucks win the NBA Finals, hey, I've been waiting a long time to see one of my teams win a championship again, so I'm willing to wait a couple more months. But it's much better than just outright canceling it, and I am hoping that if they do decide to do something with the tournament, the NCAA tournament, that they suspend it for a month or two, maybe start it up in like late April, early May, something like that. Instead of March Madness, you get April Madness or May Madness. I don't know. But I mean, the world really is it feels like it's kind of grinding to a halt right now, and it's really, really strange. I mean, it's like my college that I go to just extended spring break until March 29th, so at least until the end of the month, I'm not going to be going to school at all. I mean, I'm just going to be kind of sitting at home, going to work most likely on the days that I don't usually have school, yeah, it's going to be really weird. I'm going to have a lot of time, and I'm not really exactly sure what to do with that time. I'll probably get out some of those Badgers classic games that I was telling you guys I was going to do with the Badgers basketball games. I had some that I had acquired, and I wanted to, condense them down into just the highlights. It is about that time of the year when my Wisconsin-Kentucky highlight video gets a lot of views. It's all the way up to about 50,000 now. So I'll probably be pumping a few of those out in the coming weeks as the sports world kind of just shuts down. But other than that, I'm not really exactly sure what I'm going to do. So maybe if you guys have any suggestions for what I should do with this channel in the time being, I mean, I'd love to hear it in the comments section below. But anyways, guys, so that's really all I have to say. Just wanted to update you on the current state of affairs. Obviously, the big news today, at least, is the MLB suspending operations for at least the first 2 weeks of the regular season, canceling all spring training games, and also the NCAA Tournament is looking likely to probably suspend or cancel. They already canceled all the conference tournaments, so not really sure where they're going to go from here, but we'll have to see in the coming days and weeks. But hopefully everything gets resolved. Hopefully the virus subsides and we can all return to our normal lives as soon as possible. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, @AlbertSports41512, and on Instagram using Jacob_Ober, and I'll see you guys next time.